the books of our experts today. We've got Sameer Dalal of Natwarlal and Sons Stockbrokers and Rajesh Palviya, Senior Vice President, Technical and Derivatives Research, I should say, at Axis Securities. As always, thank you so much, gentlemen, for taking the time. Sameer, arguably one of the stocks of the last couple of years based on the kind of run that we've had, and what a journey. She's saying that she's been holding from the 1500 level, which is her swing trade. She's saying if hold, what is the target?
So looking at the overall structure, stock is still holding the ground at a higher level, and the way stock has moved up on the daily as well as on the weekly time frame, we believe that stock may exhibit furthermore strength from the current level also. She is already in the profit. I think now trailing of stop loss towards 1760 would be the right strategy to ride the rally of Sun Pharma, as clearly outperformance is there in this stock. Stock is almost trading near to its all-time high trajectory, and pharma stocks are continuously attracting the buying interest. I think we could see furthermore rally towards 1940 to 2000 kind of level going forward. So I think at this juncture 1760 I would advise to trail the stop loss, and I think we could see furthermore upward momentum in the Sun Pharma in the coming weeks.
That's the view on Sun Pharmaceuticals. NBCC is the next council that we're focusing on, and we've got Shubha who's written in and who's asking whether it is a hold or a sell at this juncture, and the price of the acquisition was 194, which is above the current market price of 174 thereabouts. I'm coming back to you, Rajesh, since there's no indication of what the duration is based on the technical, just purely based on the levels that you're seeing right now. Would you hold or sell?
So it is purely trading position. So I think stock is now slipped below to 20-day, 50-day moving average. So I think in near term we could see some correction in the stock, and maybe stock may correct further towards 165, even 160 kind of level. That's the next important support area for this correction. Though long-term structure is bullish for the stock, and we believe that till stock is holding above 160, I think there is a possibility that stock may attempt to recover from those levels. And once stock crosses above 185, I think there would be high probability that stock may again attempt to cross its all-time high trajectory, and possible target towards 220 to 230 would be there on the stock. So I think already stock has broken. If it's a trading position, so I think she may exit. But if it's a positional trade or for investment perspective, I think she may hold on the position. Possibly stock may attempt to again break the all-time high trajectory. 220, 230 would be our target.
We already spoke about Suzlon, and we spoke about the power of renewable and prospects thereabouts. Talking about Rajesh, I'm coming to you on this one. We've got Kalyan Chakravarti from Visakhapatnam, who's bought at levels of 192 and is looking for a short duration. Whether to hold or sell is the question. The stock is trading above the buy price at 211 or thereabouts. How does it look on the charts?
So I think he has bought at right price, as he has bought for the short term. I think 190.95 was the breakout level for the stock, and the way stock is comfortably holding above now 200 mark. We believe that furthermore upward momentum we could see towards 220 to 225 kind of zone. Stock is moving in upsloping channel on a monthly as well as on the weekly chart. This is the fourth consecutive month where stock is making higher high-low formation. That clearly shows sustained buying is taking place in this stock. So after long underperformance, now stock is recovering on the long-term chart. So I think he may hold on the position. Trailing stop loss now towards 202. Possible target on a short term 220 to 225.
Okay, fair point. All right. We are talking about Ola Electric. Incidentally, if you didn't know, today is EV Day, and it's the fourth edition, if I'm not mistaken, of EV Day. It's not got a very long history, but fifth. I've been corrected. It's the fifth EV Day, and we've come quite a long way since we started talking about. And 4,500 crore market capitalization. It's done pretty well for itself over the course of the year so far. In fact, it is quite a performer. I'm looking at gains of about 70% or thereabouts. It's a question from Ujjwal, who's writing in from Patna, and he's wondering whether to get in on a technical basis, Rajesh, from the perspective of the next 3 to 4 months. Is that a good idea?
A very strong run-up is taken place in this stock. Across all time frame, stock is bullish, series of high top, high bottom formation. The way stock has moved up in last couple of months, we believe that, yes, there is a potential that the stock may continue its upward trajectory, and possible upside 1850 to 1900 could be there in a short period of time. So I think any minor decline towards 1630, 1640 is again, buying opportunity in this stock. At this time, your stop loss should be placed at around 1570 to buy in this decline if it gives you opportunity. So I think that would be the right level to enter in this stock. And possible target you can hold on for 1800 to 1850, and even you can continue, trailing the stop loss if it's move higher for another target of 1900.
Fair point. All right. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank is the next counter, and this is Karthik, who's asking for a long-term perspective on this. He's bought at levels of 49.5 or thereabouts. He's got 110 shares. Meaning it as long-term, but he says it's 1 year. Arun, the definition of long-term is 5 years or more. Rajesh, on the charts, 1 year, would you hold on if you bought at levels of 111.6 or thereabouts?
Next, you're talking about IDFC First Bank?
Sorry, we're talking about Canara Bank. My bad.
Okay. I think if he's holding for 1 year time frame, yes, he may hold on the position. Though stock has shown some corrective move in last couple of weeks. Now, looking at the long-term structure, stock is still showing strength. The way stock has moved up during the last rally, the immediate support area on the monthly chart is placed at around 96. So I think if he can keep stop loss of around 96 to 98 for long position, he may hold on the position. And I think once stock crosses above 108, 109 kind of level, I think some short covering or some pullback trade could be there in the stock, and then possibly stock may attempt to cross 115, and then if it's happen, then next target for the stock on a 1 year time frame would be around 130 to 140.
Right, of 30% or thereabouts. All right, let's talk about Snigdha's question, and she's writing in from Delhi. She's got BHEL at a level of 305, and she's looking at the next 3 years at the very least. Fundamentally, it's slightly in terms of loss. Would you hold on to this, Rajesh, in the hopes of recovering your buy price?
I think if he can, yes, I think I would advise to hold as a stock on a long-term basis. Yes, it's in a bullish trajectory. Some correction was there in last couple of months, but I think again the stock will resume its uptrend as overall structure for the stock is on the bullish side. He may continue to hold. I think possible target once the stock crosses above 14, 15, 70, I think possible target towards 1750 to 1800 would be there on the stock.
Right, gentlemen, on that note, that brings us to the end of this edition of Ask Profit. Absolute pleasure having you on the program. Viewers, hopefully we've answered all of the questions that you had today. Of course, quite a few of you have written in, and we haven't been able to take them. We will take them over the course of the coming week. Do stay tuned. Lots more coming up on NDTV Profit.